Like, that's one of my specialties. I'm an artist, so I'm constantly creating things, you know what I mean? But I noticed in even the work that I do, so in Chicago, I'm a mentor. And I love that like I love my life. That's one of the greatest things that I've done in my 36 years of living. I founded a mentoring organization, all out of pocket, no government assistance. I ran it for 10 years straight with no help from the government, and it became one of the most impactful youth movements on the south side of Chicago. I took 3 teenagers in when I was 25, and I raised them as my own for 10 years. Like literally, I just ushered my son out. So I've never given birth to any physical children, but when I first took my son in, he was 15 at the time, of course, bigger than me, taller than me, and it was against every rule that there is about, you know, interaction with children. But his mother had mild schizophrenia, and she was calling the cops on him. It was just a lot happening. She wasn't taking her medicine, so on and so forth, and it was starting to look like he wouldn't be able to graduate, and people was like, why are you taking this boy in? He could rob you, kill you, rape you, he could say y'all sleeping together, any of those things could happen. And no, people were proposing those things because of scars. When you come from certain type of backgrounds, people look at you and assume things about you. But this is the thing, I love people with scars. I love those. My father's been clean from drugs for 30 something years at this point. Like that means something to me. I appreciate people who can be rehabilitated and who can speak from a place because of those scars that they have. So I believe in the rehabilitation of people. And I look to people like that. I got a homegirl. What really made me put the poem on paper was I got a homegirl that went in for a simple procedure and she almost died. And so I check on her from time to time, and I hit her up one day and I said, how you doing? She said, well, you know, I'm fine now, but now I have a hernia around my stomach. I said, well, hernia? That's really nothing. I said, I got a hernia, and if you know what a hernia is, it's like literally, like sometimes it can be bigger, but it's like a little small protrusion by your belly button. I said, oh, that ain't nothing. I snap a picture, send her the picture. And she said, well, I'm not gonna send you a picture of mine, because if you saw how butchered up I am, you wouldn't want to see that. And I said, girl, you better be proud of those scars. You know how many people with flawless skin are in the grave, ain't even here to talk about it because they didn't get no scars? Ain't nobody living this life, surviving in this life that ain't got scars, whether we talking about physical or mental, whether you've been in jail, whatever the case may be. As it pertains to men that I date, I appreciate men that's got scars. I told somebody, I kind of like reformed thugs. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Let me explain. I like to know, for real, because it equips you with a certain type of wisdom that you can't get any other type of way. You gotta know. And so I wrote this poem. This is for anybody with scars who might be ashamed to rock them. But I want to tell you to embrace your scars, because there's still value in you. Y'all ready? Here we go. Last piece.
I'll take a bruised and battered brother.
That was your amen right there.
That was my amen.
That was your amen.
That was my amen. Listen, I said, I'll take a bruised and battered brother. In fact, I love a lacerated lover. Branded, but candid about how he handled the hand he was handed. I'm talking about the type that done dealt with some hard issues. Type of brother fall down, get up, wipe his tears with scar tissue. I need a brother that survived some shit. One that's lasted through whips, more lashes than chicks. I need a God equipped with gashes, scratches, and nicks, but still mixed with magic and gifts. A king that can cope with the contusions from his confusion. I need a brother that knows how to lose and not lose him in the process. One that knows how to fail. One that's taken L's and probably smoked some too. The type that's made well. I'm talking about a dude that's made do through the furnace. Got lesions from learning that earned him some wisdom, yeah. I'll take the tattered type. This battle life and death within himself. His wealth be wealth of knowledge. You can call his cuts college, because they taught what them textbooks don't teach. I love a brother not so far removed from the streets. One that's danced with the feet, and his footwork is still imprinted in the pavement. One who ain't afraid to tell me where the pain went. One that survived his enslavement. Give me the one who made it. I love a reformed thug with warm hugs and pierced skin. Fierce men who made it through. I love your freckles and faded tattoos. I keep a jar of shea butter just for you. Because I believe, I believe in building with brothers with blisters. And as a woman, I only surround myself with sisters that have seen life from all angles. Come on then. I only surround myself with sisters that seen life from all angles. Bruises and bangles, draped in scrapes, but still cloaked in capes. Whose hurts don't hurt no more, because they've healed and been healed before. Been through the ringer and zinger, warrior women who got stories on living from dust to dope, hustle to hope, goddesses, often on some human shit, in tune with grit and grime, groomed through wit and time. Keepers of cocoa butter for cuts to come. I hang around the type of women that'll tell you straight up that they've looked dumb.
Wow.
A time or two. I hang around the type of women that'll tell you straight up what they've been through and revisit sometimes. I'm talking about women with stretch marks on their bellies and thighs from either giving life or shit, just living life, baby. These are the signs. I hang around moon mamas who won't tell you that they suffer through womb traumas, mastectomies, and more. Still soaring with their sores. See me? I need friends with flaws. I'll take my mentors, marred in mistakes, laced with lessons, still questioning life, because ain't nobody always been right. So you can save your persona of perfection for playtime with tots. I'm a grown-ass woman. I know life can throw some rocks. So tell me about that time your throne was rocked and your crown almost fell off. That time you were lost, how you survived your hell. Tell me about that light that lit your path so well. Do tell about those relationships that set sail and failed. See me? I hang around humans. People with pimples and problems who ain't afraid to rock them. You can catch them on any given day, walking through Gotham like, you want to know how I got these scars? Villains turn victors, because they're still standing. Works of art, unapologetic about their aesthetics, because they done been through it all. And we be each other's band-aids till we get better. See, beneath the pus, we can laugh and pick our scabs together. Call me when your stitches itch. I'm unbothered by your blemishes, because it could never diminish your dope. Because every time you get the courage to show the world your gory glory, you administer hope. And what if stars are really just scars on the body of a melanated sky? Placed there by God by design to remind you of that time you survived when you thought you would die. Never be ashamed of your scars. They made you exactly who you are.
Now I told y'all I'm extra, right? I told y'all I'm extra, right? I'm 22 years old, and for the first time in my entire life, I ain't never wanted to do shit but listen. And I'm in tears, baby. I don't cry. My babies is 4 years old and 2. They ain't never seen their mama cry. But real, recognize real. And that's all I gotta say.
Thank y'all so much for receiving me. Yeah, God is so dope, right? We got books available. I got the audio book available over there. I'm on social media, very easy to find. K-Love the Poet. I'm grateful for your attention. I'm grateful to have another opportunity to do this. Thank y'all so much for having me. Make sure y'all come over and hug me if nothing else. Peace.